Hello everyone, in this video we would like to present the use of Grimace code in a story, The Most Dangerous Game by Richard Connell. The story is divided into three parts or events. The first event is about Rainsford as the hunter. Then the second event is the transition or the middle part of the story, and the last event is when Rainsford acts as the huntress. And it will be explained further in the next diagrams. The diagram shows Ransford as the subject or the active element in the story, considering he is the one that has goals or object in search for a great hunting spot. The objective was created because there is Sander as the motivation to push him to get into the great hunting spot, and it is his hobby, treating hunting as a sport. In this event, the helpers are the ship and the ship crews, which can help him to get into the object. If Rainsford is successful in finding the spot, the one who will receive the benefit is himself, because it is his hobby and he will get happiness and satisfaction if he can hunt. However, Rainsford didn't manage to reach the great hunting spot because he heard the sound of a gun being fired from the distance, and while trying to get a better look at the sound source, his pipe struck to a rope and fell. While trying to reach the pipe, he also fell from the ship when nobody's looking.
In the second diagram, the active element of the story, or known as the subject, is Rainsford, while the objective is food, and his motivation, or we call it as Sander, to have some food is due to the hunger he felt after swimming for hours. He was hindered by his tiredness and the time which goes by quite fast. Thus, those are the opponents. He managed to eat some food because he found a village at night and received help from the general. From this diagram, we can see that his first struggle in the story leads into the third part of the story. In the third diagram, it shows that General Zarov is the subject of the story. It means that this time he is the active element. His objective is to succeed in hunting Rainsford, and his motivation for this action is to have some fun hunting those who have common sense. General Zarov is also the receiver if he manages to hunt Rainsford. He is also the one who will get the benefit as he can experience having fun hunting someone with common sense. While Rainsford is the object or the passive element now. He also acts as an opponent because his gut and intelligence hinder the General Zarov from hunting him.
The main parts of the story are actually the first and the third part, and from those parts, both subjects didn't manage to get the object. When Rainsford is the subject in the first part, he wants to get to a great hunting spot, and his motive is to hunt. The same as General Zarov in the third part of the story. His objective is to hunt Rainsford and to have some fun, but he also failed. According to your dictionary, karma is the destiny that you earn through your actions and behavior. And as mentioned before, Rainsford didn't manage to get into a great hunting spot. Thus, in the later part, he is saved by destiny, which reflects on what happened to him in the first part of the story, so that the general didn't manage to hunt him. Therefore, we thought karma is a suitable theme for the story based on Grimace's actential model. Aside from that, from the diagram of Grimace's actential model, we also can see that at first, Rainsford is the active element. He has the hobby to hunt animals. However, in the end, he became the object of the passive element, which is getting hunted. It might reflect that the theme of the story also includes about the hunter and the hunted. It was just the end of our group presentation. Final words? Thank you for paying attention to our presentation and stay healthy.